So, do you want to do play-by-play first half or second half?
I'll do it first half.
Okay.
You guys want to let us know when we're good to go?
No comment.
All right. Wait, here it is. Do you hear anything? It just got like,
It's a little distorted.
yeah.
Welcome to Valley View High School for tonight's junior varsity basketball game between the visiting
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lumberjacks and
Okay.
Valley View Spartans. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Oakwood Lumberjacks. Number 0, Charlie Hem. Number 4, Stephen Hamblin.
If you wanna do the play.
Number 5, Nico Harris.
All right, gotcha.
All right, we'll be good here soon. We can go now.
So you can hand me that and I'll do the points while you're doing.
All right.
For the Valley View Spartans, number 0, Gavin.
Wait. Hit.
Number 2, Damian Marker. Number 5, Caesar Berryman. Number 10, Landon Ramsey. And number 21, Austin Floyd. JV coach for Valley View's Edward Sullivan.
All right, everyone, welcome here to Valley View. We're here for the junior varsity game between Oakwood boys and Valley View boys as well. Should be a good game here. Oakwood's been a pretty good program this year. Their varsity is leading Southwest Buckeye League. Valley View's program pretty good as well. Should be a good JV game here. Oakwood wins the tip. 14 straight to the basket, and a foul is called early on Valley View. Valley View number 0 on a block foul. We'll get 2 shots from the line here early. Drake, what are some keys to the success of both Oakwood and Valley View tonight?
Well, haven't watched a whole lot of them, but obviously gone to a fast start with the fouls. Hopefully Valley View can limit those so far and see if Oakwood can capitalize on the fouls if they are in the same way towards Valley View.
Michael makes the first one, misses the second one. Valley View gets the ball for the first time here tonight. And a 3-pointer made by Gavin Phillips. Gavin Phillips took that ball and just went straight down there, shot that 3. We got a jump ball here early as well. Oakwood took that ball down, forced the shot.
Good way to start the game off with that 3. Already
Yeah,
up by
for sure.
2 so far.
Here's taking the ball again. Looks like he'll control the game for the most part. An easy pass underneath. He's controlling this game as well for Oakwood. And a travel. I don't know, we'll see a replay on that. There's a replay on that bucket by Caesar. Phillips again with controlling the game here. Gets it down low to Caesar, but it slips off, and it'll be Oakwood ball. Charlie Hem had the ball, passes it off. Shot off the glass a little too hard. Caesar takes it in, the jumper. is unable to go. Oakwood looking to get a bucket here quick. The three-point shot is off, just off the mark. Rebound, back to Oakwood. Another three-pointer off the mark, but we got a foul down low, committed by number 5, Caesar Berryman.
He's done a very good job of scoring a few points so far in this game, but Valley View with 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes. Not the smartest way you want to start the game, but we'll see how they can go for it.
They called the foul on the floor, so we won't see some shooting. The inbound pass is tipped, controlled by the Spartans, but right back to the Lumberjacks. Pass down low. Oh, Caesar went all the way up to try and block that.
His second foul of the game.
Good fake out here you see on the replay. You get that pass down low. He goes up for that block. Oh, right on top of him.
Just taking him down with him.
So his second foul of the game. Another one on the floor. Try and see if they can get a good inbound pass here. And they're unable to again. So two bad inbounds by the Lumberjacks early here. But they're controlling that defensive board though. That's a foul on Cameron Flaherty, the freshman.
Yeah, 4 fouls so far in this game, and their head coach is not very happy. Coach Solomon try and limit those, but 4 in the first 3 minutes is not something that you want to have starting the game.
With that new high school rule, five fouls, and you're straight into the double bonus. But of course, it restarts every quarter, so it's not a half thing. That's been a big difference, not only from the freshman level all the way up to the varsity level. As a deep 3 is made by number 4, Stephen Hamlin. So Oakwood was off to a little slow start in the scoring. But they're up here with that 3-point basket. 3-point off the mark for Valley View. Controlled by Oakwood. Oakwood's definitely controlling the defensive board here for sure. A shot at the top of the key. Bang. That's by number 21, Jackson Kite.
2 threes to start off the game. Seemed like Valley View really had most of the possession in the first few minutes, but Oakwood bouncing back up by 2.
Valley View tries to get a spark back with the 3, unable for it to go, and then once again the defensive board controlled by the Jacks and takes it coast to coast, lays it in by Stephen Hamlin. So Oakwood all gas here, just a little bit late into the first quarter. Valley View simmers the fire for a little bit.
Yeah, nice little reverse layup to try and ease the deficit.
Another offensive rebound by Oakwood. The floater, he thought he was fouled there, but no foul. Number 15, Hans Turek, puts that shot in. He thought there should have been a foul on the play. You'll see the replay here. Takes that ball, fouled there, maybe fouled again, so I think he should be shooting 1, but no call by the refs.
Yeah.
But there is a timeout called by Oakwood here.
Yeah, after the shot, seemed like he had his hands up looking at the bench like, come on, guys, let's call the foul. But no foul, and coach is calling a timeout up by 4.
I guess the ref, said, we already called 4 fouls on him this quarter, so we might as well simmer down, let him finish out here. So
yeah, try to limit it with 3 minutes left. But yeah, who knows? If Valley View messes around, has 2 more fouls, I mean they're looking at free throws, and that's not something that you want to start off in the first quarter.
So Valley View back with the ball after the quick 2 from Oakwood. They've been having pressure trying to get across the half court as the pass is a turnover. They've been able to beat that pressure coming across the half court, but are not able to capitalize off the transition. There's a foul called on number 14 from Oakwood. It'll be on the floor. So refs aren't letting them play too much, besides from that one call on the quick 2. And the Valley View has trouble getting it in as well, similar to Oakwood. 16-footer's no good. He's on the floor quick for that jump ball. Oakwood slowing it down. Try to set up something good. As number 12, Jackson Worsom comes to the scores bench to go in. They're unable to get easy points underneath. So Valley View's going quick with the ball down the court. They're trying to slow it down and get some points here. The 3-point shot hit about every part of that rim except going in.
Good ball movement from Oakwood so far. Making some pretty good passes, getting those offensive rebounds.
And Hans Turek gets that and one call that time. Counts the basket.
5 fouls so far in the first quarter.
You see number 10 was on his back. He went straight up. He'll be shooting 1 to try to get 3 the hard way. Makes it 13-7. He's going to try and go up by 7 here.
The thing that Valley View is kind of struggled so far in the first quarter is, getting the defensive rebound and trying to drive the ball in fast, going for a little fast break, and they just can't really seem to make the shots.
Hans was unable to convert on the 3-point play, but they got the rebound but quickly turned it over. I don't know, there was no call there for a kickball. And then he jumped on number 14, Michael Woosie jumped on top of it, but no travel call. Nico with the 3, bang. So that's his first points of the night, and it puts the Lumberjacks up by 8.
Yeah, after being down 7-1, they're on a little run here, up by 9.
Correction, up by 9, sorry. Try to cut the deficit. It hits the back of the iron. And Oakwood once again with the ball. Nico with the deep 3 again. Bang.
2 threes and 2 possessions by number 5. If he gets the wide open shot from 3, he's gonna go for it.
Good look, good pass there. He tries to go up for 2, but is unable to go up strong and get those points. Nico going strong. He gets 2. He's had 8 points quick here, Drake. He's been in the game for, what, a minute and a half?
Yeah.
And that's an over and back call. A big mental mistake by Valley View. He passed the ball up just in front of that line, passed it right back to him. So here you see on the replay, here's Nico going up strong. Making it 8 points total real quick for him.
Yeah, number 5, Nico Guneris, if I am saying that right, is a 5'10" sophomore, and yeah, he's been off to a hot start with 8 points in 3 straight possessions. So yeah, I mean, if you're sitting there with Oakwood and you're moving the ball fast and he's there to score, you're up by 14. You're looking pretty happy right now.
We see a bit of a new squad here from Oakwood. Oh, jump ball. I thought, me and some of the people in the crowd here thought that was a foul call, but jump ball call, good call there. So it'll stay here for Oakwood. You see the replay here. And you missed it, but there's another and 1 call from Michael Woosie.
Freshman guard getting in there, going to try and get 3 the hard way.
And they've stopped counting up on the scoreboard, but Valley View's tallied up about 7 fouls here.
Yeah, so far, and going up by 7-1, they've scored more than 10 unanswered points Oakwood has, and they're going to close out the first quarter up by 17, looking pretty good after a slow little start.
So Drake, what does Valley View need to control here in the second quarter going into the half to try and get some momentum back after being down 17?
Well, first off, it's possession. When they started out the game, had that 3, and Oakwood getting that free throw and then them scoring another point, I think, is just to gain possession. I feel like when they're getting that defensive rebound, when Oakwood misses the ball, they're trying to move the ball too fast, and that kind of counts to missed layups, missed shots, and Oakwood gets the rebound back. So I really think it's, one, first off, limiting the fouls. That way you're not in double bonus to, in multiple quarters of the game, but try to keep in possession, trying to make some open shots, and see if they can come back here in the second quarter.
Some wise words by my partner Drake over here. Like he said, we hadn't seen much from Oakwood or Valley View's JV team, but from what we've seen so far, Oakwood's pretty good. They got some good shooters on their team, some tall underclassmen putting that ball up strong, and like I said, great shooters. But Valley View's got their work set out for them here in this second quarter.
Yeah, number 5, Caesar Berryman III, had 2 fouls to start off the first quarter. He's starting back up for him in the second.
Had to cool him down. He got a little too high-headed here. He's back with the ball underneath. Tries to just be the big body, but it's not the bigger body on. A hard take, no foul called. It's going to be out of bounds. See a replay on this maybe. See if there was a foul committed here. Here he comes quick. I don't know. That's tough to call there. He tried to sell it with his body movement, but
tough call for the ref to make. They get the defensive rebound again, or steal, excuse me.
It looked like there was a couple fouls committed there. No calls though. Oakwood shooting that 3 ball again off the back of the rim. And there's another foul call, so we see it again. We see it again early here. Two fouls on Valley View.
Yeah, really. Again, me saying before the second quarter to limit fouls, but I mean, that shooting foul, I mean, you're trying to play defense down there, and it happens.
Makes the first one. Going back for 2.
Number 14, Michael Woost, this freshman, trying to drive in early in the game, and he's had a few free throw attempts, and
been pretty successful
for sure.
We see some pressure here. I like it. Like I said, they have no trouble getting that ball across, but then they just get that ball, and it's like no structure to the offense, and chucking up shots. Not great shots. Maybe thought there was a foul there, but no foul call.
Definitely should have been.
All the foul calls been on Valley View, none towards Oakwood. I could see his frustration there. The pass to the corner, the 3 off the back of the rim. We got an offensive foul on number 12, Jackson Warsome. The 6'3" sophomore. That's a big kid, Drake.
Yeah, have listed as the tallest player on the junior varsity roster.
I mean, he'd be up there with the big guys on varsity too, so.
For sure.
Berryman took that ball, maybe could have took a dribble in, backed up on that kid, but decided to shoot it a little early, and obviously didn't pay off. And once again, Oakwood with the ball looking to score. The hook shot didn't go, and back with the pressure. Valley View needs a basket bad here, Drake.
Yeah, almost down by 20. They're going to need something, and they've gained a decent amount of possession so far in the game. But I mean, you just have to make shots, and that will be a travel call. So that
we might get to see a replay on this, and said he maybe. Here we are. Didn't set his feet, or I don't know what it was. I don't see it there. I didn't see the travel, but
yeah, it wasn't the best call, but.
So, not too much for the bias, but hasn't been great calls in Valley View's favor here. But that that doesn't affect the game too much when you're down 21.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate play, and as that ball goes out of bounds, 20 unanswered points after being down 7-1 in the first quarter. Not the best for Valley View, but see if they can, kind of combine as a team and try to lock up on defense and try and get some boards and try and make some shots.
And Oakwood has no intention of stepping off the brakes here. Stepping off the gas. All gas, no brakes here for them. It's off Oakwood, so it'll be Valley View ball. And like I said, they need a basket bad here. They need that momentum going into the half, at least something. Can't have 0 points in the whole second quarter.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. The coach doesn't look very happy, but he's trying to get his team in check, trying to see if they can, pull a 20-point unanswered run.
Berryman trying to use his body. One of the bigger guys on the team, unable to get it. We got a whole line change here for Oakwood. Another three-pointer shot off the back of the rim, but quickly turned over. Back to Valley View. See if they can get something going finally. Good pass. Oh, pass is tipped. He had a man open in the corner, but pass was tipped, so unable to capitalize off the turnover. That's been the name of the game here for Valley View. Unable to capitalize, Drake. That's the sentence that describes their game tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
A surprising no call as our Oakwood's coach yells it. That's a lot of contact. Was a lot of contact, but no foul call. So
good effort by number 5, Caesar Berryman III again. He's trying to use his strength out in the post earlier in the game, and with the 2 fouls, you kind of got to be careful playing defense and just be smart when you're playing in the post, trying to make a layup.
2 fouls, but he picks up his 3rd there on the offensive, trying to get that offensive rebound.
For sure, with 3 minutes left, with them being up by 21, just kind of seeing what they can do. The ball movement has been a little questionable lately with both teams, both turnovers.
Good defense by Berryman, steps in, but they're able to get the 3-pointer off. It's no good. Like I said, Oakwood had a whole line change as the 3-pointer airballed. It's off Valley View, it'll stay here.
Yeah, the missed shots from Oakwood kind of coming back rightfully to their team as, the ball goes out of bounds. See if they can get something on the inbound.
I mean, you say they can afford them because they can afford to miss a few and still be up, obviously. But like I said, they want to keep their foot on the gas here.
Yeah, I want to go up by as many points as possible, going into the halftime. And
this early in the game, there's no point in taking a break.
For sure.
It's off Oakwood, going to stay here with Valley View. See if they can get this ball in. Both teams having trouble getting the ball in off the inbound.
Yeah, not a whole lot of points scored in a few minutes before.
Ooh, what a swifty play there by Caesar. The inbound pass was between his legs, and they came up and put it right in the basket.
Yeah, he's been dominant in the post. Just kind of had a tough time making layups, and finally makes one.
Caesar's been their guy, but 3 fouls. He's gonna have to ease it up definitely here before the half, and then keep it calm in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. He's been using his strength so far in the game, and with 3 fouls, you want that the whole rest of the game. So yeah, just playing smart on defense and just making sure you don't get any before half.
The coach got the timeout in when the ball was being wrestled around, but Oakwood coach doesn't really agree with it. Said there was 2 guys on it from Oakwood, but I think Oakwood had possession on it, or correction, Valley View had possession, so good call by the refs there.
Yeah, for sure. JV coach Edward Solomon and Oakwood coach Braden Short, both trying to draw something up for their team. There's a minute and a half left until halftime. Dwayne Hansborough and for Oakwood, and they're just trying to draw something up, try and see if they can come up with anything as Valley View gets the ball.
Might have been a travel there by Valley View, but a no call. It's swift turnover, so it didn't really matter here.
The interception and the great ball movement by number 14, Michael Woost, in with the pass, back to the pass to him again with the layup.
Oh, that's a hard foul there on Caesar. No shot, so it'll stay down on the post.
It's gonna be on Oakwood.
Some good sportsmanship picking him up. But Caesar thinks he's shooting. You're not shooting, Caesar. So there'll be another challenge here of getting that inbound pass in. Both Oakwood and Valley View not been great at getting it in.
Thing with Valley View though, you know, limiting their fouls for sure. Did have the same amount until Oakwood gets a reach-in foul.
A little foul on Oakwood. This is a necessary call. I don't know.
The ref was looking at you when you said that.
The ball's stolen away off Valley View. We see a replay on this. I don't know who that went off of.
Good defense to deflect that pass by Charlie Heem, the 5'8" freshman.
I think it went off. I think it went off Valley View, but from where we're sitting, I couldn't tell. So it'll stay with Valley View from the ref's call. Valley View needs a shot here in the last minute of the second quarter, first half. The three-pointer's no good. Berryman with the rebound puts it back in. He's been able to calm it down in the second quarter and keep the fouls down.
Yeah, that was
huge.
That was a good mid-range fadeaway, trying to get their team up a little bit as they get the defensive rebound, trying to just score some points before the half.
And an unfortunate turnover, but back to Berryman. Berryman with the pass and the assist for the three-pointer. Bang.
Quick little movement, scoring as many points as they had in the first quarter, just trying to get up.
Landon Ramsey been chucking those shots up the whole night, finally gets one to rattle in there. But Nico shoots that three, trying to get an answer. Unfortunately, he's not able to put it in. And with 2.2 seconds left, the ball's off Berryman, and it'll stay here as Lumberjacks ball.
Trying to just get a quick shot up with 2 seconds left.
The pass at the half court. Not a pretty shot there.
Hey, they were just trying to get something up before the clock ran down, you know, trying to see if they could take even more of a lead than they already had, but they're going into
going into the half down less than we expected after that. So
yep, going into the locker room up by 16. You know, had again down by they were down by 6. Oakwood was to start the first quarter, but man, they went on a 20-point unanswered run. You know, and fewer points, fewer fouls in the second quarter, but you know, Valley View has limited their fouls for sure, and that's something that they're going to need to focus on again. Number 5, Caesar Berryman III, you know, having some post dominance when on offense and, you know, getting those rebounds when he's needed to, but just trying to limit those fouls and trying to see what else they can do going into the second half.
With 3 fouls on him, I don't know how much we'll see of him early in the third quarter. Try to, you know, maybe get a little run and then come back to him. So we'll see how they decide to play it out here in the second half. We'll be back in the set for more second half action in about 9 minutes.
Why my monitor not come back on? Why is my... I went out in the hallway.
You want to open us up? Yeah, I got you. 30 seconds. All right, we're ready. Bro, what?
All right, guys, with about 20 seconds left until the second half, I'm Drake along with Lance back in Valley View. Lance, it's a 30-14 game. Oakwood is winning, and you think, you know, after the 7-1 score with Valley View, being up in the first quarter, they have just about been a 29-7 run so far in the first half. You know, Oakwood getting the ball. What do you think? What do you think Valley View needs to do to come back?
Yeah, for sure, Drake. Been a lopsided game so far. Valley View's gonna need to shoot the ball better. They've shot from three-point arc, not been very good, and they've got that ball low a couple times and not been able to capitalize. Another big thing is their fouls. They had 6 or 7 fouls in the first quarter, only had 3 or 4 in the second quarter, and number 5, their big man Berryman, already has 3, so he needs to contain his fouls.
Yeah, Oakwood moving the ball, but just couldn't make a shot to open up the second half.
Been a common theme here is the foul calls. We saw one with it 30 seconds into the game, and now we got it 30 seconds into the second half. So
yeah, for sure. You know, Valley View started off the game with 5 fouls in the first quarter, but now Oakwood's starting off to not the hottest start as Valley View scores the first 2 points of the half.
Good assist down low, and that's what Valley View needs to do. Shoot that ball better and get it low better and not turn the ball over. Forgot to mention that. Don't turn the ball over as Oakwood turns the ball over.
As the ball goes...
Oh, it was tipped by Valley View.
Tipped as the ball goes right to Oakwood's JV coach, Dwayne Hansborough, as Oakwood gets the inbound. Number 5, Nico Gornaris, the sophomore, you know, had a hot start to the first half. You know, scored 8 points in 3 possessions. 2 from 3-point, made 2 3-pointers as Valley View gets the fast break, trying to look for a layup, but gets fouled, and number 10, Landon Ramsey, goes and shoots for 2.
Yeah, like I said, Valley View needed to cut down on those fouls, but I might take it back and say Oakwood needs to cut down on the fouls. Two quick fouls early here.
Yeah, it's like they swapped roles coming into the second half, but Valley View, Ramsey making the first free throw, trying to cause a little comeback here. Oakwood has not scored a point yet so far to open the half.
It's a closer score than it should be here, Drake. Only down by 12. That's not how the game should be going right now.
For sure. Ramsey with the defense, along with 21, trying to suffocate him.
Oakwood trying to get that ball movement, but their coach calls a timeout quick here, and it's gonna draw back up and try and get something going.
Yeah, it seems like Valley View has been playing pretty good defense so far in the third quarter. You know, just that was kind of their loss in the first half, trying to guard Oakwood, and when they were trying to drive in the when they were trying to get fast break points, Valley View, when they were trying to get fast break points, they were, missing shots, didn't really hold the ball that well, and Oakwood did a really great job of getting defensive rebounds and, scoring and putting their teammates in positions to shoot the ball and make the shots.
As I look behind us here, the gym starting to fill up, being this close to.
Yeah, and it seemed that number 5, Nico Guarneris, that pass up to 2 people that were wide open in the post, making that easy layup.
Oakwood's coach letting him know that that's bad defense. All of them were in the backcourt. All 5 guys trying, and then two guys for Oakwood down low. Easy 2 points.
This is Ramsey trying to get something. Goes for the deep 3, just off. And Caesar Berryman III with the offensive rebound, trying to get the shot up, but it goes out of bounds, and Valley View will get the ball back.
Here we are again with the inbound pass issues, but he gets it in, and they're going to try and start something up top, but face guarded by Oakwood. I like the intensity from Oakwood here, trying to keep that lead as high as possible. As you hear their coach yelling, "Get up there!"
And the one goes to Berryman III.
Man, Berryman's gonna try and lead a comeback here, isn't he?
Yeah, for sure, and that's obviously much needed right now. But yeah, his presence in the post and his presence on defense has really been huge for the Spartans.
Needed that and one, but fortunately didn't get it. So Oakwood's gonna try and capitalize.
It's going to be a foul on Valley View. It's going to be Landon Ramsey, the sophomore. Number 5, Guarneris, to get the inbound. Back to Guarneris, past the post. Post move.
Berryman doing all he can there with 3 fouls. You can't really do much to him. You just got to stand there, feet set, straight up.
Yeah, Hans Turek with the fadeaway post shot. Ramsey trying to get something cooking, Gordon Ramsay style.
Ramsey's been trying to be their guy. Shot as many threes as I've seen from a player in the first half.
Yeah, he was just trying to get something down, especially when they were down deep in the first half. Just trying to get some shots up, trying to get the comeback a little bit shorter. Guarneris, foul on Valley View, I believe.
Might see a replay on that foul. Couple fans in the stands not happy with it, but I don't see it. That's definitely a foul. Came over his back, some contact. Good call by the refs.
There's been some no calls, as all basketball games have been, but there's been a heap of fouls so far in this game.
And Oakwood was off to a slow start, but they're back on it, Drake.
Yep. It's going to be Spartans' ball. Guarneris knocking it out of bounds. The replay. Nice little layup for number 15, Hans Turek.
Like I said, Berryman, doing all he can down there on the post because he has 3 fouls, and he can't afford to give any more.
Yeah, none so far in the second half. But he's been playing good on defense as he tries to post up. Makes the shot.
That's his specialty. Just outside that paint, he'll put it up, and it'll float right in there. That one hit just about every part of the rim.
Yeah, they just tossed it to him. He posted up and ended up making that layup. He's been a very big part of Valley View's defense and post scoring for sure, as there's a foul, a push foul on number 21, Austin Floyd. as he comes out of the game.
Like I said at the beginning of the half, their fouls were going to be the big thing. With just a little bit, 2:30 and change left, they've got 3 fouls, so they got to slow it down, or Oakwood's going to be shooting.
Right off the inbound pass, number 21 misses the 3, but number 14, Michael Woosh, says, "I got you" with the layup.
So like I said, Oakwood back to a fast start, but Valley View's keeping up with them.
Yep, Ramsey with another 3.
Bang, bang.
No backboard, straight water, baby. As they're trying to get that lead back, only down by 13 now.
It won't be a horrible fourth quarter. I mean, they've come back only down by 13 points now.
Yeah,
It won't be bad.
as a block, I believe. Yeah, the block for number.
There you see
0.
Ramsey's 3. Boom.
Yep,
Big 3 for his team right there.
yep. He's had a lot of attempts so far in this game from 3. You know, hasn't made a whole lot of them, but just starting to heat up right at the right time as they're trying to make a comeback.
A 5-second violation for Oakwood. Oakwood's coach can't believe it.
Coach
Oakwood's coach is letting us hear it about
Yeah,
how he doesn't like these refs.
Coach Hansborough, you know, claiming, man, these refs are the worst in basketball. But I mean, you know, you'll have a little hit or miss the here and there.
You can't have all of them, Drake.
Yeah.
You can't have all those calls.
For sure. So they call a timeout. Valley View only down by 13 after being down just about 17 or 18. And as there's a timeout, I kind of just want to take a second to look at the varsity student section on the other side of the court. You know, they got a couch, they got some seats over there for their team, and
They got it going on. They got the whole stage to themselves. The
Yeah.
pet band on the right side.
yeah, that was something we kind of talked about before the game, as we knew this gym wasn't very big, but you know, we're blessed with at Fairmont at Trent Arena, that huge arena for the student section. But yeah, you know, they're taking charge of that stage for sure.
We get to these smaller schools. It's interesting. I mean, I like to see it. It's a good environment here, and
Yeah.
I'm sure it will be. Like I said, it's filling up here as I turn behind us.
Yeah, nice little couch in the back. You know, I wish we had that. I'm kind of jealous, but it's all right. As it will be Oakwood's ball.
Caesar doesn't like the call. I thought it was off Oakwood, but
Seemed to get knocked down out of his hands.
Oakwood's got to get hot again.
Yeah, Oakwood trying to score some
Hi.
points as Valley View's has had some life.
They got
Trying to come back. As he falls, Oakwood, Coach Hansborough calls a timeout. Try to gather his team after still being up by 13. Not a whole lot of points scored.
apparently there was a timeout call there.
He's gonna have a full timeout.
This is a full, so they can sit down. He ran out of his 30 seconds, I guess, already.
Yeah.
But I didn't. We're sitting right here by Oakwood's bench, as close to the coach as possible. Probably out of anyone in this, gym. But I didn't hear the timeout call. Wasn't very vocal about it.
Yeah.
I thought I saw the Oakwood player slip for a travel, but the ref gave him the timeout, said
Yeah.
some other things.
I think as soon as Coach Hansborough saw that, he wasn't going to try and risk it and be like, hey, you know, I'll call a full timeout, try to get this team back in check. But yeah, back to the seats, man. We're blessed with some courtside seats.
Great seats here.
As number 11, Gage Rife, the 5'9" sophomore, to catch the inbound.
Getting a little bit of time here. Haven't seen much of him tonight, but he's in now.
As he passes to number 14, Michael Woost.
Just great inbound play. Came down from the bottom all the way to the backcourt without being touched. Makes it a lot easier for an inbounder.
Swoosh getting double teamed, finds to get the pass. Number 3 with a 3. Water. Braden
Ooh.
Lemaster, the 5'11 sophomore, with a nice little 3 to get them up by a little bit more. Ramsey with a 3-point shot, going again, doesn't make it. It's gonna be out of bounds. Oakwood ball.
I'm not sure on the exact number, but Ramsey has hucked up some shots
Yeah,
tonight.
again with that replay with Braden Lemaster's 3, trying to get Oakwood hot again to get that lead back. A little bit more than it was.
That's 16-point lead here. Calls it travel.
It's going to be a travel on number 21, Jackson Kite.
I thought it was a second travel of the possession, honestly. He got that ball at the top, did a little like stutter thing.
Yeah, another no call, but it's going to be a foul on Oakwood, I believe. Number 11,
That's
Gage
Gage Rife.
Rife with the push.
So with only 22 seconds left here, Oakwood at 4 fouls. Valley View did a way better job containing their fouls.
If they, yeah, a good way to start the comeback. It's Barrymore misses the post shot.
Berryman, shot that shot and was
Lemaster tries to make the 3, doesn't make it, and that will be the end of the third quarter.
Drake. I mean, still a little bit of a deficit here. Don't get me wrong. 16 points is a lot of points, but Valley View looked better. Valley View looked better that quarter. So we could see if Oakwood doesn't stay hot, we could see Valley View come back here.
Yeah,
There is a high possibility of this.
For sure, Oakwood's just trying to gather, being like, hey, it's the fourth quarter, last quarter of the game. Just trying our hardest to, sustain the lead, sustain this victory. And Valley View, they came out of halftime looking pretty good, making a few 3s, and, they're just trying to come back as they are still down by 16 points.
Like I mentioned, Drake, Valley View's thing is going to be their fouls. And not only the team fouls, but the fouls on Berryman. Berryman has 3, gonna need him this whole fourth quarter in reality.
Yeah.
So he's got 1 to give, can't give any more than that.
Yeah, for sure. Luckily not having any fouls in the third quarter. He's been playing a lot cleaner, but his strength in the post has really elevated the Valley View Spartans, along with Ramsey's ability to make 3s.
So we're set up for a good fourth quarter here, Drake.
For sure, as Ramsey passes to Gavin Phillips. Trying to find an open man. Ramsey thinking about it from 3. I don't know.
Gets it down to his big man,
Berrymore.
Berryman. That's his
Berryman.
signature shot outside of that paint. Looked for a call, no call. Ball back to Oakwood.
A lot of fast ball movement. As Ramsey gets the steal, kind of lets it go, and then number 14, Michael Woos, gets the ball right back. Master, and number 21 with the shot, makes the 3. Jackson Kite, the freshman.
Did I hear someone yell, big boy 3?
They're really trying to sustain this lead as they're up by 19 points now, and the game's seeming a little bleak with 6 minutes left. It's going to be a foul on number 14, Michael Woosty, excuse me. Berryman to pass the inbound. On to Ramsey. Pass back to Berryman.
Ramsey and Berryman have been Scotty Pippen and Jordan tonight. I'm not for sure on point totals, but they're both seem to be leading the team as we get a travel in the corner.
Yeah, they're maybe not so much on the stat sheet, but they've been those have been the 2 dominant players so far for Valley View as they try and get this lead back. So they're going to pass through the inbound. Try to find an open shot.
Ramsey back with the ball. Chances he shoots it, Drake? Yep,
Let's see
100%.
if he can make the 3. Bounces off again. He's attempted a lot of threes so far in this game and just really hasn't got a whole lot to go with 32.
Dang.
Step back.
Look at this play.
Micah,
Had his man lost. He needed a mat.
the freshman Micah Adkinsetti with the three. You know, hit the little step back if we can get a replay on that.
Here it is.
Just a little
where you
step
going?
back. For the
Bang.
three as they try to get that lead. But it's seeming a little bit out of reach with 5 minutes left.
That's a big momentum there. I mean, gets the crowd going a little bit after a turnover.
For sure, as they get the ball back.
We need to see the student section get into this game. The JV, get into those JV games. Mental mistake there.
As they're trying to talk out their issues.
He thought it was one play. He thought it was the other play. He meant to pass it. He thought he was getting the pass.
Yeah, just a little bit of lack of communication. It's definitely not something you need when you're trying to make this comeback.
Another
Number
big boy
21
three.
with the three bounced off. Good pass to Berryman.
Wow.
Makes the layup.
That's good coast to coast right there. And
Yeah.
here we got another line change for the Lumberjacks.
Some good fast break points as they're trying to get in this with another steal. Driving in, pass to Ramsey, three.
Bang! He needed that. The Spartans needed that. Only down by 11 now,
For
Drake,
sure.
with 4 minutes.
Only down by 11 with 4:20 left to play.
It's a
Oakwood's gonna call a timeout.
full timeout by Oakwood. They needed that timeout. They need to recuperate here and see what's happening. As you see the replay, you already know Ramsey's got that ball.
Bang,
He's shooting
bang.
it. He's shooting it.
Yes, sir.
Bang.
Yeah, I think he's had at least over 10 three-point attempts, I believe. but
Way more than 10.
I mean, yeah, I know. As he's tried to attempt it in the first half, didn't have so much luck. But man, second half,
He's heating up.
he's been on fire, and this team is trying to come back any way they can. As Coach Hansborough tries to talk to their team for the full timeout.
I mean, what's he telling him here, Drake? You know, we got to go. We got to put our pedal to the metal.
For sure, and I think eliminating those fast break points is the easiest way to just kind of run this clock and come out with a victory.
That's the timeout clock.
So we'll see out of the timeout if they can put some nails on the coffin here and put this game to rest.
Number 15 for the Lumberjacks, Hans Turek, is going to pass the inbound. Trying to find an open man, clamping up so far. Number 4 driving to the hoop, misses the layup. Number 5, wow. Berryman with the tough man rebound, just ripping it right out of Oakwood's hands as they get the possession back.
Ramsey thought about it. You know he did. Let's see a replay here on this call.
Yeah, not the best. Boos come from. It's all good.
No replay on that, but
Very, very questionable call. Even Oakwood's coach kind of shook his head, and as there's boos in the crowd, they were not very happy.
we got a technical foul on Valley View's coach. Ref couldn't take it from him anymore, I guess.
I mean, it's been frustrating, man. I mean, these refs haven't. I mean, as many fouls as they've been called, there's been a lot of misses and not a whole lot of, calls that shouldn't have been called, and it's just a whole lot as number 15 for Oakwood, Hans Turek, misses the free throw.
From what we heard earlier, this ref gave an administrative technical foul during the freshman game. Very short-tempered, I guess. Obviously,
He is standing on business, and he is not he's not taking any smoke from those coaches, man. He's calling them as it is, and if you have something to say about it, then it's not going to end up very well for you.
I mean, I hadn't heard much from Valley View's coach at all the whole game.
Yeah, not
So to get a technical foul had to have been a bad call.
yeah, for sure. As Berryman drives to the hoop with the layup, makes the layup.
Easy two.
Again.
Down by 10, Drake. 3 minutes to go.
Again, yep.
This is not out of reach. The game is not
Again,
over.
intercepted by 32, and it's going to be a push on number 0.
That's a good call. I mean, he
Great
intercepted
call.
the pass and the pass from, or the push from behind. You can see it here.
For sure.
Tries
He's-
to get that ball up court. Bang, give me that, and the foul on the passer too.
Great way to intercept that passing. You know, just bumped into him, and you know they're looking hot, only down by 10.
So let's see what Ramsey and Berryman can do here.
Again, those fast break points with Berryman with that layup, it was huge. And if they're going to come back, that's how it's going to be. Is there's a foul again on Oakwood.
Drake 3 fouls right here with 3 minutes to go. You know the new rule: 5 fouls, they're shooting the ball. So let's see here. You see, get a look at the Berryman's 2 points. Very needed to take it within 10.
Again, the best post defender so far in this game, and he's been using his strength so far to just try and get the Spartans back. As they lose the ball, pass to
It'll stay here with
Berryman
Valley
again,
View.
as it stays with the Spartans.
We're hearing it from the crowd. Thought it was a push off. The other one said he's holding on to him. And they
Yeah.
tried to let him play that out.
Again with the questionable call. Again, Coach Hansborough just trying to get his team back. As Ramsey tries to shoot from 3 again. Big pass again. Tries to make the deep 3.
Oh,
Misses it.
that was close. Got a
Hands-
couple oohs and ahs.
Turek with the rebound. Back to Turek. Try to go drive down in the post and makes the shot.
I needed 2 points for Oakwood to try and keep a little bit of comfort within them and try to keep this game in
Again,
their favor.
With them being up by 12, Berryman is fouled, I believe.
It's a foul on.
Foul on Gunaris as he tries to drive and
Foul on Canaris as he was falling down. So 4 fouls, Drake, with just a little under 3 minutes to go. That's definitely going to come into play here.
yeah, for sure.
Valley
If
View
they-
will be shooting soon.
If they try and score some points, Oakwood's got to be smart, because if they get another foul, they're on the free throw for the rest of the game. As Ramsey is going to take the inbound to Berryman, just can't make it. And then back, Oakwood trying to run to the rim. As Berryman trying to use the effort, but it's going to be Oakwood's ball.
Berryman's up on the stage in the tubas.
Again, good effort as they were trying to have a run to the basket, almost intercepted by Berryman.
That's a interesting play.
Deep
He had it.
three.
He had it under the basket.
Just can't make the shot.
He had it under the basket, Drake. Missed, pump fake, had 2 guys missed, and still passed it out.
Bang!
Big 3, Drake. That is a big 3.
All right.
And the timeout called by Valley View.
With them being down by 9, the huge pass to number 32, Atkinsetti again. He made another 3 in the 4th quarter as they're trying to get this comeback, rumbling. But man, what a pass to Atkinsetti to set up that 3.
That was big. That big 3, Drake. Only puts him down to within 9 here. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought at halftime or at the end of the first quarter that we'd see that?
Yeah, for sure. With them being down by 16 at halftime, they were thinking, man, we got to do something huge to come back and try and win this game. And so far, it's been working out so well for them.
So coming out of the timeout here, we got about two minutes left in the game, 9 minutes. But really what it's going to come down to, and here's why I have hope Valley View can win, is 4 fouls for Oakwood.
For sure, one more foul, and they're going to be on the line. As Oakwood's going to take the inbound.
Coach Hansborough.
Trying to find somebody open, ends up passing it to Michael Woosty.
Coach Hansborough saying, oh, special. So whatever that inbound play was, that was special.
As they tried to foul, well, didn't really try to foul, just was a little bit of a push. It's going to be the 2nd team foul for the Spartans.
Now,
Coach is trying to tell them to move the ball.
That's what Oakwood was trying to do.
Again, deflected by Berryman, trying to get the
And one. Big, big, big foul. So not only does that put him with 5 fouls for the quarter, but he's going to the line to get 3 the hard way to put it within 6 here.
Exactly, Berryman taking charge of this comeback.
Wow.
Again with the and one, plopping to the ground, see if he can try and make 3 the hard way, and he does not. Now they're only down by 7 as they're trying to steal. They called a foul.
I don't know, Drake. That ball's moving around. It gets tough. It gets tough on those calls. You either get jump ball or a foul.
Again, another questionable foul, as the
see
crowd is not very happy with it, but they're just, I don't know, just a very questionable foul.
like most things this game, questionable.
Yeah, it's trying to triple team to try and get that ball out, but not the best.
Ref came to the scores table here for a little clarification. Running back for that ball.
Turek to pass the inbound.
Gets the ball in.
Try it. Whoa!
Now, Drake, I'm going to be honest here. He jumped up in the air and ran into him.
I think they might have gotten just a little bit caught up. Looked a little bit more physical than it actually already was. But
the only reason there was a foul called is because he left the ground.
yeah, I don't think
He stays on his feet. That's a charge.
It was definitely not an intentional foul, but I think they just got caught up. And Spartans catching up with the fouls. They have 4. Oakwood has 5.
Yeah. Like I said, that changed the game for the Spartans, giving them that 5 fouls and they're shooting. But Oakwood's right there. One and then they're shooting. One more and they're shooting.
For sure.
I don't know about that.
It's going to be a foul on the floor. Number.
Maybe see if we have a replay here. Here we
number
are.
32.
He came up, here it is. Gets the ball, has the ball, swings that elbow around, drawing contact. He did a great job drawing contact here, but he's in the bonus now, shooting 2. He can put this game on ice with some free throws.
Yeah, he makes both free throws. They end up going up.
Back up to 9.
Yeah, by a decent amount.
Makes them both.
He makes the second one. There being about a minute and 30 left so far in this game as they are down by 9. The coach is getting very vocal over here. Gordon is trying to pass back to, not Gordon, excuse me, Ramsey, man. I'm getting my names mixed up, but it's all right. Poked out. Berryman, huge pass. Misses the 3 in the corner. They're trying to get the rebound again. That kind of looks like a foul as Ramsey goes for the 3 again, doesn't make it. So they foul. It's gonna be a push again.
Hey Drake, I think that's about it. Makes both these free throws. I think that's game.
Yeah, I think even if they make one, they're up by 10 with a minute left. I think if they can be conservative with the ball and just kind of run out the clock, I think even with it being a little bit closer in the 3rd and 4th quarter, I mean, I think Oakwood's going to come out with the dub.
I mean, I've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah,
But 2 shots here and the game's on ice.
it's number 5, Nico Ganaris, makes the first one.
We got the student section getting a little into it. A couple 3-pointers. They stood up.
I just can't get over that couch, man. It's just, I wish we had one of those. I'm jealous. But
So makes both of them games on ice.
absolutely. They're down by 11 with a minute left. They're going to have to start driving to the hoop. Ramsey, man, he might just have to start attempting those 3s again, just seeing if anything can fall. Berryman drives, airballs the post.
That's game.
And Ganaris just trying to pass the ball, just trying to conserve the clock before he gets fouled. Ganaris passing the ball again.
Great ball movement here from Oakwood to not foul. They just want this game over with.
For sure. There's 30 seconds left, you know. They're going to try. They might try and foul.
I think Valley View's giving up. They're not going to foul him anymore unless he's right on him.
20 seconds left as the time clock's down.
Drake, honestly, great game from better second half for sure.
For sure.
Valley View didn't do great in that first half.
I think, you know, with the standouts with Ramsey and Berryman, for Valley View, I feel like Oakwood did a great job as a team, you know, gathering each other and, you know, even saying, hey, even if you're going to try and come back, we're going to conceal the clock, score some more points, and come out with a dub, which they ended up doing.
So Drake, great JV game. Should be a good preview for the varsity game later. We'll be back with the varsity action after a short period of time.
She enjoys tumbling and taking care of her goats. Haley wants to be an art teacher when she grows up. Thank you to Dad and Haley for helping us this evening. And now for our 2024 Miss Basketball Award. The first freshman attendant is Scarlett Holt. Scarlett is the daughter of Ashley Grubbs and Ryan Holt. Her activities include JV and varsity basketball. Scarlett is being escorted by Caden Hadley. Caden is the son of Jim and Kim Hadley. His activities include football. The second freshman attendant is Logan Tyler. Haley is the daughter of Kelsey and Jesse Sargent. Haley's activities include volleyball, basketball, student council, and interact. Haley is being escorted by Chase Wallace. Chase is the son of Scott and Jen Wallace, and Joe and Amy Emmerich. Chase's activities include basketball. The second sophomore attendant is Avion Stevens. Avion is the daughter of Evan Stevens. Her activities include volleyball, basketball, and track and field. Avion is being escorted by Caesar Berryman III. Caesar is the son of Lydia and Caesar Berryman Jr. His activities include football and basketball. The first junior attendant is Delaney Reed. Delaney is the daughter of Jesse and Amanda Reed. Her activities include varsity football cheerleading, varsity basketball cheerleading, class reporter, National Honor Society, FFA, and NSCCLA. Delaney is being escorted by Andon Grant. Andon is the son of Andrew and Kristen Grant. His activities include baseball. The second junior attendant is Reese Riley. Reese is the daughter of Austin and Reese Riley. Her activities include varsity basketball, soccer, softball, FCCLA, National Honor Society yearbook, and FFA. Reese is being escorted by Case Kazaric. Case is the son of Todd and Lisa Kazaric. His activities include football, ag-ball, National Honor Society, track, FFA officer, and student council. And now for our seniors. The first queen candidate is Lily Black. Lily is the daughter of Jay and Sarah Black. Lily's activities include varsity football cheerleading, basketball, and basketball cheerleading. Lily is being escorted by king candidate Jonathan Cook and senior Aiden Clendenin. Aiden is the son of Kim and Jeff Clendenin, and his activities include cross-country, track, swim team, Coke Squad, yearbook, class vice president, National Honor Society president, and ski club treasurer. King candidate Jonathan Cook is the son of John and Janine Cook. Jonathan's activities include basketball and tennis. The second queen candidate is Abigail Jones. Abby is the daughter of Amy and the later Mayor Jennings. Her activities include FFA, FCCLA, National Honor Society, NAHS, Interact, soccer, basketball, track, and ski club. Abby is being
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lance Long here with my partner Drake. Welcome to Valley View for a Southwest Buckeye League matchup between the Valley View Spartans and the visiting Oakwood Lumberjacks. Drake, we got a good game set out for us. We got the first place Oakwood Lumberjacks taking a trip, about a 30-minute trip out here to Valley View, and they seem to be the favorite here in this game. They got Luke Rubin, fourth in Southwest Buckeye League with 18.8 points, averaging 18.8. He's also second in Southwest Buckeye League with 4.3 assists. He's going to be the key for Oakwood. And then for Valley View, they have the leader in Southwest Buckeye League with Brody Denny, the younger brother of the head coach. He's leading the league with 24 points. So earlier this week, they had their matchups. Oakwood lost 70-47 to our high school, Fairmont, and Rubin only was held to 15 points. Valley View dropped a close one to Brookville, which dropped them two places in the Southwest Buckeye League to 5th place. We'll be back with more after the national anthem.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and in respect for all who have served our country to defend the freedoms we enjoy, we ask that you please rise and stand for the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, by the Valley View Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Joey Jacobs.
All right, now we have the starting lineups. First for the visiting Oakwood Lumberjacks. We have number 1, Patrick Bremer, number 2, Aiden Jackman, number 4, Luke Rubin, number 11, Jackson Thobe, and 24, Christopher Jenkins. And for the Spartans of Valley View, we have number 3, Michael Valenti, number 24, Ty Fritz, number 23, Jed Lynch, number 4, Brody Denny, and number 1, Anthony Valenti. Drake, we saw Oakwood play on Tuesday against our high school, Fairmont. Drake, what do you think is the key to the game for each of these teams?
All right, so let's first start off with the fact that Valley View is 4-6. They have not won a game since December 29th. Haven't won in the month of January. So they're going to try and get up against this 8-2 Oakwood team who just got this devastating loss to our high school Fairmont. But when you really think about it, you think for Oakwood, Luke Rubin, the superstar of the SWBL with 18.5 points per game, you think that he's going to be a huge part defensively and offensively. You know he can shoot from the three-point. You know he can shoot from the mid-range.
And man, is he fast, Drake. He's fast.
Of course, most of his steals come back when he comes down behind defenders and grabs the ball. But when you're Valley View, 4-6, and you have Coach Player of the Year in 2012 and 2013, Zach Denny, and his younger brother, Brody Denny, who is a freshman who is leading the conference and with 21 points per game. I mean, you think to yourself, this is going to be a great matchup. You know, even though the record doesn't speak for itself for Valley View, I really think this is going to be a good game, and we shall see with a tip-off coming up.
Drake, you talk about Friday night in fall, but man, Friday night in winter in a gym, it gets packed and it'll get loud in here. I've got a great home crowd, a small school, nice pep band, the student section up there on the stage. I love that. So we got our work cut out for us here. Let's have a good game. Valley View gets the tip. It almost goes out of bounds. They control it. The ball is controlled by number 3, Michael Valenti. Passes it over to the Southwest Buckeye League star, Brody Denny. Already trying to get it going here early. Tries to get it up and in and is not able to go. Ty Fritz gets the rebound and is unable to get it go. Ball's over here in the scores table. Drake, I didn't get to mention it, but Ty Fritz already got 1 rebound on the game, and he's leading Southwest Buckeye League in rebounds.
Of course, averaging a double-double so far for Valley View. As we get quick foul.
No, it's a turnover, travel.
Turnover, gotcha.
So ball's going to go to Oakwood here, and we'll see their first possession as we see Luke Rubin, the number four in the Southwest Buckeye League in points scored.
Safe to say that this short point guard is the leader of this team, as the shot does not come through.
Jackamit misses it, and it rebound Ty Fritz. He's going to be your guy getting that ball off the board, averaging 12. That is a great number. Brody Denny takes it in a little sauce underneath, so the Spartans strike first blood here.
Again, a great layup, as there is another layup to counter right back.
Patrick Bremer. Brody Denny, on paper, is Valley View's guy, leading the league. A deep 3, bang! He's their guy. He is their guy.
It's a great shot. Again, this tells you why he's leading the SWBL in points.
Almost gets a steal there. Pass to the corner, thought about shooting it, did not shoot it. The foul, no shot, it's on the floor. We got a foul on white 11, that's Anthony Valenti.
It's gonna be a blocking foul.
You see there, he gets a pass to the corner. The inbound pass is up at the top to Luke Rubin. Luke Rubin takes down the middle, kicks it to the corner. The shot's just off the mark. Rebound from Brody Denny. Passes up to Micah Valenti. Valenti
off with the pass.
Drake, there's that speed we mentioned from Rubin.
And they're just trying to move the ball, and great
assist from Jackson Thobe to Aiden Jackamit.
Again, great move to the ball.
The corner 3, bang! Brody Denny with the assist to Micah Valenti. Something cool to note there is Valenti's younger brothers on the court with him tonight, Anthony and Micah Valenti, number 11 and number 3.
There you go, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Valley View's ball, but I mean, you see Brody Denny really runs this offense. again with the assist and most of the points for the Spartans so far as they little spin around and the jump shot is off. Trying to move the ball. Good pass in the post and the layup.
He tried to get up there, get that ball, was unable to get it off the board. So the layup is good for Oakwood, but Brody Denny's going to try and make something happen. Nice pass from Valenti to his brother. Down low, the foul. It's going to be on the floor, though.
Something that we've seen early in the game from both teams is good ball movement. They've been really good on their passing and not a whole lot of turnovers so far, but I mean, it's just two pretty good, really good offenses, and it'll be a good game.
You see the replay. Valenti to his other brother, Micah Valenti. Jackman just goes up to try to block it. Ooh, I'm on you. So Valley View's got the ball now. Ty Fritz is in the corner looking to make something happen.
Aiden Jacquemin just put his knee on his back. Not the best spot you want to be in.
Micah Valenti for the three off the back of the iron. We got a foul going this way. It's on foul on Oakwood, number 24, Christopher Jenkins, that takes us to a sub for number 1, Patrick Bremer, and in is number 10, Patrick Hand. So Patrick for Patrick.
Patrick Hand, the senior forward, the tallest kid on the team at 6'4". See if they can get him in early.
The three-pointer is off. We're going to get an offensive foul going the other way. The foul's on number 15, Owen Horstring.
And to get, again with the rebound, with the missed shot and the foul. Trying to find some space. Oakwood playing some pretty good defense so far.
Brody Denny, their guy, gets a floater. It's a floater in the lane. What a great shot by Denny.
Great floater.
Denny with 7 points early, and we're only halfway through this quarter.
Seemed like a little tap on the head. Might have been a foul. No call.
Jackamit, the long three-pointer.
Doesn't matter.
Drake, I know it's early here. We've only about 4 minutes past, but we're in for a good game here.
I know. I called it before the game. You know, two great offenses with some pretty good players.
As there's a turnover, almost another turnover, and then almost another turnover. The three-point shot just off the mark. I mean, you can imagine, Drake, that three-point is going to be tough when you got the whole student section yelling in your ear.
Indeed, and a great layup.
And Anthony Valenti with the backwards. I'm going to go to this side.
Putting a little sauce on it.
Wow.
Ruben off with his three that normally doesn't really happen. He usually makes those shots with the step backs, but
man, that's his specialty. He'll step back into it, but not a shot like that.
Yeah. No points so far in this game for Luke Rubin. Looks like a little subbing action.
The ref not very happy with the subbing.
You think both of these teams, you know, with their coaches, two different backgrounds. Player for Valley View and Coach Zach Denny, you know, back with his squad, and then Coach Braden Short for Oakwood, a assistant for Bellbrook last year. So a lot of different backgrounds, and we're going to see how this ends up panning out.
We've seen some ball movement here by the Spartans. Brody Denny back with the ball, leading the team with 7 tonight. Gets it down low to Fritz, and count the basket.
Another great pass.
Great pass. We'll see if we can see it on the replay. A great pass down low. He's going to try and get 3 the hard way.
Again, the ball movement from both teams, but man, Valley View's really been making a statement with how they've been passing the ball, and some great passes to their teammates to get an open shot, and that one worked.
So Ty Fritz completes the 3-point play out here, making a shot to the Oakwood Lumberjacks, and they came out early, got a 6-point lead, and they're not stopping.
Yeah, for sure. As that ball is out of bounds, Oakwood.
Patrick Bremer in for number 10, Patrick Hand. Another Patrick for Patrick. This seems to be their move. Here we see the replay. Down to Fritz.
A great
And
pass.
the foul.
Great pass by Lynch for the and one.
So, like you said, great ball movement. We got an offensive foul here on number 15. That's Owen Horstring. Let's see if we can see it on the replay. It looks like the ref made a gesture like he wrapped around, so we'll see here. Yep, exactly. He took that right hand on him and pulled it around.
Ref saw it, saw the call. It's
Great,
going to be an
great
offensive
call.
foul.
Great call.
Oakwood with their 5th foul of the quarter. Again, we were talking about those rules. You know, they get 5 fouls. They are going to the free throw line. So, with 2 minutes left in the quarter, with that many fouls, I mean, we'll see how it ends up. But some foul trouble so far for the Lumberjacks.
Brody Denny with the ball, passing it off to his other freshman buddy, Fritz. Fritz to Valenti, that's Anthony. Back to Denny, Denny the floater. It's off the mark. Jackamit taking it down, leans in with his shoulder, but is unable to get the 2 points. Not a great play. We'll see a replay here on Fritz. Travel called. There's Jackamit. Yeah.
Yep. Just took
Good
a
call for the travel.
few many steps, as there's going to be a full timeout for Oakwood. You know, Oakwood's had kind of a hard time trying to score points in the fast break, you know, just not making their shots. And
Rough start for sure.
for sure, and the Spartans are up by 6, and they're taking a pretty good lead so far. Their offense has been on it.
They came out and said, this is our house. We're going to start you early and let you know. I mean, we might be 5th in the conference, but we're coming for that, you know, David Goliath here. We're coming at you early. We're going to stick it to you. Let you know where you came. So we'll see how they finish out this quarter and then the half.
Of course,
But great game so far.
yeah, pretty packed out gym here in Valley View. Their student section again with their couch, and you know, it doesn't matter if they're all on the stage, baby. They're there to root on their Spartans. So the spirit's good here. You know, Spartans have the momentum so far, and after this timeout, we'll see if Oakwood can try and bring back their offensive power.
Drake, what are the odds someone in the front row here on the student section at the top of your screen just falls off the front of the stage?
I mean, hey, there's no rails, and they're off the ledge. They were sitting on the ledge before the game, but I think they got told to move up. So
Let's hope nothing bad happens.
yeah, we'll see.
Back with some action here. Ruben's pass to Jackamit is on the line. So it's gonna be a turnover on the inbounds. Going Valley View's ball. Brody to Fritz get the ball, or Denny to Fritz. Denny taking the ball up. He's guarded by that's Jenkins.
Good
To
pass.
Fritz down low. Just some good defense by Patrick Bremer there. Jackamit takes it down the paint, pump fakes him, and goes up. Great basket by Jackamit. How about it, Drake?
Yep, good layup. Good little pump fake in the post, and was able to make the layup.
A little bit of trap defense here from the Oakwood Lumberjacks, and almost got a turnover.
Shot in the corner.
Oh, in and out. Back
Again
up by Valenti. Said he wants that ball. Jump ball. Possessions with
Oakwood. I
yeah,
believe.
the Lumberjacks.
We'll see. Ruben hasn't scored any points as their team leader in points so far in the quarter. So we'll see if him and his Lumberjack teammates can try and get hot as they're down by 4.
Ruben trying to get those first points, break the ice, and he almost did, but doesn't.
Just a little bit off, and off with a layup too.
Fritz with another rebound. And then Ruben to meet him at half court to play some nice defense. Gets down low. But once again, Denny finds the ball in his hands, guarded by Jenkins. No foul call.
mid-range shot just a little bit off, deflected.
That's Chase Wallace in the game. A good save by Fritz to keep it from the over and back.
Great effort.
Valenti to Fritz. Fritz, a tough bucket. Number one, Bremner was on his back, and he still is able to get that in there. Oh, Ruben hits the ground hard.
Yeah, the height and physicality of the Spartan team obviously outmatches Oakwood, and Ruben is going to shoot 2, and just a little too much physicality for number 24 Fritz.
Luke Ruben, a 73.7% free throw shooter on the season. It's gonna boost that percentage here.
You know, again, that Fritz shot by Ty Fritz, you know, he's been doing really good so far in this game and shooting in the post and making shots and getting those boards again for his team.
Ruben makes the second, capitalizes off a foul. We got just 2 seconds here. Valenti, the deep 3, bang! And that'll get the crowd going, guys. Let's see a replay on that, man.
Micah Valenti, the senior.
Hey, not only is it 3 points, Drake.
He said, man, I'll make it from logo. I don't care. Bang.
Hey, not only is that 3 points, but that's the loudest I've heard this crowd tonight.
For sure, man.
So that'll get it going, keep the momentum into this second quarter. But this game so far, been all Valley View. They're gonna keep it going. You see the man on your screen there standing up, Fritz. He's got 5 points, but something he needs to be careful about. He's got 2 fouls, Drake. They need him in this game on not only scoring the ball, but he's the team leader and the conference leader in rebounds.
Of course, and you know, Spartans with a surprising 7-point lead against your 8-2 Oakwood Lumberjacks. I mean, they've really boxed Luke Rubin in that offense, and you know, Spartans have been doing really good at moving the ball, passing the ball, and finding wide open shots and making those wide open shots.
So, you know, we said before the game, it's going to shape up to be a good game, and it has shaped up to be a good game.
Of course.
So Spartans are going to get the ball here out of the quarter. Looking to stay hot off that deep 3 from the volleyball line. Denny with the ball, leading the team with 7 points. The student section getting into it, chanting, offense, offense.
First little chant of the game, and you know that chant can really boost the team. It's not so much for that shot, but the second chance shot can't make it.
Valenti tips it out. We see a travel from number 1, Bremner.
Spartans really doing a great job of double teaming number 1, Patrick Bremner, excuse me. And yeah, got the quick travel on that.
Seeing some more good ball movement as number 15, that's Chase Wallace, takes it down, is unable to make the layup. And you see Ruben's speed there to Jenkins. Had to swoop it around a little bit through some contact and unable to make it.
Ruben just running to the defender, but Denny with the mid-range.
Denny just in front of the free throw line. Puts his total to 9 on the game, and Jenkins gets his first points.
Nice little finishing move, little Euro step, and it's gonna be a foul on Jenkins.
I'm not sure why. Why did he foul there, Drake? Here you see Denny's little 15-footer.
Pulling up from mid-range.
I mean, that's something you got to have in your repertoire.
For sure.
Be able to shoot that mid-range just as well as you shoot that 3. So he finds the ball in his hands again, looking to make something happen. Puts a little spin on Jenkins, goes through some contact, just misses it off the front.
Just a little bit short off the rim.
Here's Ruben pushing that ball through some contact. It's going to be a foul on the floor. That foul is on Valley View number 15. That's Chase Wallace. His team's first of the quarter.
Yeah, Ruben running in, seeking contact, and ended up getting that foul.
Student section letting the ref hear it, but I don't know why. That was a foul.
Rebound by the Spartans.
Denny got the numbers here, pushing up. It's stolen by Ruben. Like we mentioned pregame, Drake, that's came up from right behind him and tried to steal it, went out of bounds. So
Again, he's so short and shifty and fast, and he'll come after you with that ball, and he'll run it all the way up to the rim.
the inbound pass, just threw it over Denny's head like, you go beat that guy for it. Denny, the spin move down low to Valenti. Valenti maybe through some contact, no foul call. Let him plays on, misses the layup. Tried to get it down low to Bremner.
Questionable.
It's up to Valenti. He's not going to be able to get it.
Questionable pass, and number 3, Michael Valenti, was trying to get that pass driving to the rim, but just didn't have that speed to try and get back to the ball and shoot it.
Almost hit our man Jared down there in the corner. Whoa, watch out, Jared. So Ruben back with the ball, taking it slow, out of his character. Down to Bremner. Bremner trying to big body him. To Ruben, the three-pointer, in and out. And there's going to be an offensive foul. We're going to go that way. The foul's on Bremner, who just tried to body, but is able to get the offensive foul.
Again, team leader in Luke Rubin, you know, his only 2 points off those 2 free throws when he was driving to the rim. Again, they've been really boxing this Oakwood defense, and Valley View's been looking dominant so far in this game.
Cold as a winter's night. Valley View's man Denny with the ball. Over to Lynch. Ref said he was juggling it a little bit. Ruben going fast.
Should be a
He's
foul.
got Drake. I want to see a replay on this, but the whistle was blown. Nobody was touching him. I'm not going to say it wasn't a foul, but it was a late whistle maybe.
Not really sure. Again, Rubin.
There's a whistle right there.
Driving to the hoop.
Whistle right there, but that's the foul.
Yeah.
But I think they called it on number 3, Michael Valenti, but Valenti hadn't committed the foul when they blew the whistle.
Yeah. Not really sure. I think when it was after they blew the whistle, I think he kind of got in on Rubin's hand, and that's what led to that shooting foul.
He saw something we didn't know. We see our man Caesar Berryman. He was the guy for the JV team, so he's here in varsity trying to make his impact. Give the older guys a little deep breath.
Again, when we watched him in that JV game, his main strength was posting up and shooting layups, and he really had some post dominance in that game. Even though they ended up losing to the JV Oakwood squad, he was still a key contributor to that kind of short comeback.
There he is on some defense, but it's unsuccessful as number 15 Owen Horseshetter puts it up and in. We got a timeout called by Valley View. That's a good timeout, Drake. Oakwood's on a little bit of a run here, as you see. Horsestrings lay up for 2. Drake, they were up by 6 or so. Now they're only up by 3.
Yeah, them being up by as much as 7, only down by 3 now. So we'll see. Valley View's gonna take a timeout and try and see if they could slow this Oakwood offense down like they did in the first quarter. But really, they've been shooting back in the second quarter. They've been coming back and saying, hey, our record's better than you, and we want to win this game.
You see Denny with his squad there. The older brother of Brody Denny, who has 9 points right now, averages just over 20. 21.3. Drake, that's a lot in high school. 21.3. Those are some good numbers.
For sure.
But Michael Valenti had the ball in the corner, took it up the middle, passes it to Lynch. Lynch to the other Valenti. Not a great shot. Berryman jump ball.
Man, very questionable. I mean, it looked like he tried to sell the foul. I'm not really sure if that was or not, but
there was a bit of contact there before the jump ball. I don't know. He was behind him, but
yeah.
There's no doubt there was a hold in the ball.
yeah, for
but
sure. Oakwood. 3-point can tie this game.
Thought about shooting it, but turns the ball over. Micah Valenti passes it off to his leader, Denny. Pick set by Berryman. Denny has the ball, trying to make something happen, takes it in. Oh, just off the mark, but he's down there wanting that ball.
Calling for, you know, they're like,
We gotta getting a little heated here. We'll see the replay.
hey, yeah. I mean, they're thinking, hey, you know, a little too much contact. But, I mean, they're just going for the ball. They let go, and I don't think there was anything too hostile about that.
Oakwood didn't like it. Denny's just a computer.
Yeah, everybody was kind of and he kind of looked up after the foul and was like, hey, that was fine. There's no hostility by it.
The foul's on Valley View number 5, Berryman, who had trouble in the JV game with his fouls. And it's translating over to varsity. We got Lucas Stroud in now for the Oakwood Lumberjacks. And Fritz is back in for Valley View. Jackamit,
Wow.
Just a tough bucket there, Drake.
Just some acrobat stuff with that layup. Aiden Jokomet, the senior.
He's leading the Lumberjacks with 9 points. Bang! Ty Fritz, the freshman, letting them know what's up.
Again, these two freshmen between Ty Fritz and Brody Denny, man, this is their first season in high school basketball, but man, they're ready to take storm in this Spartan team.
Fritz with another rebound, leading the league, like I mentioned, with 12.
Little spin around for Denny.
How? Drake, how does that go in?
I don't know, man. We were like, man, dude, he's a magician when it comes to those layups. I don't know how he made that with a little mid-range by Oakwood as the whole answer back.
Quick answer by Horstring. We got Ruben and Bremner coming back into the game here at our scores table. But until then, we got Fritz with the ball, through some contact, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Again, this freshman tandem, they're not afraid to shoot, especially in the post, and they've had some real good luck in these shots, and they've been making them.
Fritz shooting 2 to try to bring his total to 9 and 10. Makes the first one. In for Lumberjacks is Ruben and Bremner and Valenti. That's Micah Valenti for the Valley View Knights, or Spartans, correction. Fritz with the second shot. Makes them both.
No backboard, just straight net in both shots for Fritz.
Fritz is a big guy, Drake, and usually those big guys don't shoot the free throw good, but he's 72.7% from the line.
Yeah, tallest guy almost on the court, and yeah, he can make them. There's a little contact on Oakwood as he tries to drive, just kind of trips up.
We got 2 shots for Aiden Jackamit, 77.3% from the line. See if he can make them. Misses the first one. Student section's gonna let him hear it. Right there, that's not the best place to be shooting.
Yep. Coach Braden Short just trying to clap in and giving him some motivation as that works as he makes the second free throw.
Touched about every part of the iron there.
Yeah. Took a few bounces, but ended up making it in.
So it's a 5-point game here as Valenti has the ball. Denny trying to get open because he knows there's a guy. But it's just a mental mistake by Berryman. Fumbles the ball into the laps of the EMTs over there.
Yeah, a little bit of a fast pass, but hey, I mean, you just kind of got to catch that in the corner, and just didn't end up happening and went into the out of bounds.
So back onto the court is Micah's younger brother, Anthony Valenti. Luke Rubin using his speed and shiftiness. Passes it over, gets the ball back though. And the shot just off the mark. And Anthony Valenti had the ball, dribbled it off his foot. And it's back to Oakwood.
Again.
Oakwood's calling a timeout over here.
Again, Luke Rubin with his 18 points per game, you know, not having a whole lot of luck with the jump shots, just all the points off a free throw. I mean, he's 100% from free throw, but not having a whole lot of luck on his shots.
We're going this way as another offensive player control foul from Horsestring. That's his third, Drake.
Yeah, 3 so far in the second quarter, and they're gonna take him out because, you know, just don't want to lose him. He's obviously a pretty key contributor to this team, but just don't want to lose him.
We got Denny with the ball again, making it look looking to make something happen here, but shoots the long three. Just misses from off the front. Jack Emmett has been the guy for Oakwood. Misses his mid-range jumper. Fritz with the ball.
Almost pokes it out from Fritz.
Yeah. Fritz got it. He's looking to make something happen. Gives it to Valenti. That's Micah, and Micah's just off the mark. Rubin with a little hezzy. Ooh,
Finally
what a basket.
Finally makes some points from the field. Another great little acrobatic little layup there.
That was a good basket from Rubin. Hit him with the little hezzy at the top.
For sure, especially with him using his speed driving to the hoop.
Thought about shooting it, Fritz did. Fritz passed it off to Valenti. Just off the mark. Rebound, Oakwood.
Again, put it in the hands of their point guard. Good pass, good shot in the post.
Good looks, and that's Bremner getting his six points of the game. So Valley View quickly finds himself only up by 1.
They have to call a timeout as number 24, Christopher Jenkins for Oakwood, really clamping up, and he lost the ball going into out of bounds, and right before he got the half-court violation, they got him out.
So Drake only up by 1 here is Valley View, who's mostly controlled this game, but now Oakwood's making a little bit of a comeback.
Of course, they're only down by 1 point after them being down by at most 7 points. So, you know, the versatility of that offensive power from Valley View just kind of getting stopped by Oakwood right now, and Oakwood's just trying to shovel their way back into this game.
We got 30 seconds, just a little less than 30 seconds here in the half. Coach called a timeout, draw an inbound play, so let's hope this inbound play is pretty decent. Great inbound play.
Hey, you know, get the pass to your guy, it's not out of bounds, that's the other team. Hey, as much as you can ask for.
Denny passed it off because he was stuck. Give it back to me, he said. Denny one-on-one with Rubin. Both teams leading scorer. Good looks from Denny, but
yeah, trying to look for a fancy pass. They look for a shot in the halftime, and he airballs it.
Oh, come
foul.
on.
Man, they make these 2 shots, they could end up going into halftime with a 1-point lead.
The foul's on Lynch.
It's not very smart if we could get a replay on that. I'm not.
Just not a smart foul. Let him shoot that. He's behind the rim.
Just really careless after you miss that 3, you know. And he just foul as he makes the first free throw. He makes the second as the Lumberjacks, take a 1-point lead going into halftime.
Big mental mistake by the Valley View Spartans. So shaped out to be a good first half, Drake.
For sure, right as I kind of expected it to be. You know, 2 great offenses, but you know, as soon as the Spartans had this huge lead, you know, Oakwood comes out saying, "Hey, we can stop you. We can shoot too." So, you know, having that little mess up as the seconds ran down in the second quarter to get those 2 free throw shots in, Oakwood is up by 1 point at halftime.
We'll be back with some second half action in about 9.5 minutes.
right, guys, we are back after halftime. I'm Drake along with my partner Lance. Oakwood up 30-29. Lance, what are we thinking of this game so far?
Well, Drake, a big mental mistake by the Valley View Spartans at the end there to foul on that shot that really wasn't worth fouling on. He was behind the rim, so that put them down by 1 at the half. But other than that, they had good control over this game. On paper, they should be down by a lot more than they are right now. So as far as how I feel about Valley View's chances, fairly high. They'll be able to finish this game pretty good, and I think they could definitely come out with a win. But on the flip side, Oakwood's going to have to start shooting the ball better. They've seen Luke Rubin hasn't been shooting the ball great. He's their team leader and only has 6 points in the first half. But on the other side, Valley View's been shooting the ball great. Their team leader, Brody Denny, has 11, and then their freshman pal, Ty Fritz, has 10. So, and however many rebounds, he's got a lot. So that's going to be the key to the game, is who can shoot the ball better.
For sure. As Aiden Giacomet passes to Luke Rubin in the inbound, but it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay Oakwood's ball after it got tipped.
Said it was tipped. I didn't see much of a tip, but
yeah, we'll see if Luke Rubin can pass this inbound for some points. 'Cause they've came back a little bit, Valley View was up by 5 or more throughout the game, and Oakwood came up just by a little bit, and especially with that, foul shot, as Fritz gets the rebound, as Rubin can't make that layup.
The little give and go, Rubin gave it to him, cut around his man, and tried to spin it up in there, but it sat on that rim and did not fall. Fritz add to his rebound count.
Again, Denny from 3 just can't make it. Jackson Thobe with the rebound. Passes it to Bremner. Aiden Giacomet with the shot and makes the 3.
Drake Giacomet's been their guy tonight. He's leading the team with 13. He only averages he averages 13 on the season, but he's been their guy early.
I mean, it's good to hear when you're on this Oakwood squad. Luke Rubin, not his hottest night for sure, but his teammates saying, "I got you" with the shot, and Fritz says, "I got you" with the 3.
Fritz, with that shot, takes the lead on the team, 13-11, and a critical error. A travel there.
Travel for Jackson Thobe. Again, that 3-point shot was huge. Again, probably one of the biggest guys on the court says, "You know what? If that happens, I could shoot it from 3. I could shoot it from free throw. I could do whatever you got to do just to win."
Him and Denny are their guys. And
great
what a
pass.
great pass by Denny to Micah Valenti.
It was a great pass again, showing the great ball movement that the Spartans have had throughout the game. As number 2, Giacomet just tries to throw something up for a layup. Valenti makes the layup, excuse me.
Two back-to-back possessions for the Valley View Spartans where Valenti's got the ball.
And that's all right, because Christopher Jenkins comes right back with a little mid-range shot. Again, the pace is running up so far in this game between these two Spartans and Lumberjacks.
Both teams have come out hot out the gun, and the Spartans have taken the lead, but it's a good close game.
It's going to be a charge on Brody Denny.
Clear charge, Drake. He stuck out his arm. If we get the replay on it, Luke Rubin, Rubin sold it. Don't get me wrong. But you can see right here the extension, and they're going to call a charge with that extension and the clear falling
over. For sure. Luke Rubin, being the smaller person in that matchup, says, "All right, I could get physical too, and I could take those charges if you need me to." Quick little pass and a great little dish to Patrick Bremner for that nice little layup.
Good look by the Lumberjacks to take the lead back.
Again, a little bit more of a faster pace between the Spartans and the Lumberjacks. I mean, we'll see if Brody Denny and his squad can put up some points and try and make this little deficit that they have. As a travel on Fritz, that's going to be Oakwood's ball.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't really see it, but
Not the best way you want to open up this half.
here's the replay on the travel. Yeah, he did a little jump there. They're gonna call travel on that.
A little hop as Ruben tries to get the ball back, and he gets fouled.
Denny's had 2 fouls in this second half early. Coach not very happy about it.
Yeah, not very good. Not really what you want from your star player, who's been really good and efficient shooting for Valley View so far. Jenkins dishes it to Bremner as he dives in and makes the layup.
Great finish by Bremner, and a great pass by Jenkins too.
For sure, Bremner is doing a great job with his 13 points, especially in the paint. They're just trying to make something happen. Bremner is really testing Fritz on defense right now. Try to get the shot, just a little bit off.
Jackman with a tough rebound.
Ruben goes in to score some points, hits that little acrobatic layup that he's just been going for so far in this game. Hasn't made any threes, but that doesn't matter. It's gonna be Oakwood's ball again, man. And it looks like Valley View's kind of falling apart. So
we'll see the replay here, but I thought it was tipped. Now,
I don't know.
Was it not a change in possession? Is that why?
I don't know, man. And it's Valenti was trying to tell the ref, hey, you know, it was off Jenkins, but ref said nope. It's gonna be Oakwood's ball. And a nice little dish again to Bremner, trying to see if he can work in the paint. Gets blocked by Fritz.
Hey, Fritz is like, you're tall, I'm taller. Give me that ball.
4-on-4 action right now. A good dish.
You can hear the Oakwood crowd getting into it. They like this defense.
Oakwood's bench is hype right now. They're locking. Oh, Denny with the shot, just a little bit off.
Yeah, not a great shot. He had Ruben in his face.
Trying to see if Ruben can get it back, and man, all of a sudden, they call a timeout, and all of a sudden they're up by 8, baby. Ruben's first three-pointer of the game, and man, what a great time to be shooting really efficient right now.
Ruben's fired up. You'll see after this shot here, he turns to his bench.
Bam!
He's fired up. They called that timeout, and we're sitting right here by the Oakwood bench, and he was ready. He was ready for it.
Yeah, for sure, man. He's been waiting. He's been itching to make those big shots all game, and you know he's missed a few of them, but man, he's on now.
Yeah. So the Lumberjacks on a bit of a run here, up by 8 now, Drake.
Yep, for sure. Their 8-2 records coming back, saying, hey, we may have been down a little bit in the first quarter, but we're coming back and we're coming to win this game. And Valley View, man, him and Coach Zach Denny just trying to get his team together, trying to get his younger brother, the leader of that team, and just trying to get them surrounded with each other in that offense. Because, you know, when that offense was on at the beginning of the first half, man, it was hard to stop, and Oakwood was having trouble. But right now, Oakwood's really being really efficient with their shots and playing good defense, and that's why they're up by 8.
Yeah. Oakwood's came out the second half. They're ready to play.
See what's going on. See number 11 for the Spartans. Anthony Valenti passes to Brody Denny. Trying to make some of them work. Fritz trying to find an open guy.
He had Micah Valenti on the cut, but decided not to take it.
Very questionable shot there. As Oakwood, it's going to be a jump ball.
Good call.
Yeah, probably not the best shot from Valley View when they were trying to shoot that little layup in the post, but it's all right because they get the possession right back.
Brenner's going to take a seat, and Patrick Hand's going to go in for him.
Patrick Hand, you know, the tallest player for Oakwood, trying to see if they can guard Fritz so far. Fritz with his 13 points. Great effort.
Valenti to Valenti.
Denny driving in. It's going to be a foul. He's going to shoot for 2.
Drake, Brody Denny is a 78.1% free throw shooter. And Drake, that's where he gets most of his points. 50 free throws on the season out of 213. That's a pretty decent amount.
For sure. He's not afraid to drive and get a little aggressive, drive into the paint. As he makes his first free throw. And he's going to make his second.
Automatic from the free throw line at 70.
Denny is on, tied with his teammate Fritz for the most points in the game with 13. Nice little mid-range little shot from Owen Horsting.
Great, just a good shot. Good little mid-range floater. Put it in there, easy.
Man,
wow.
Good. Brody Denny, man, has just been making these crazy layups, and they just coming in. It's helping Valley View out as they're trying to come back.
Ruben and Denny both going, I mean, both number 4, they both got those shifty little
Hand's
shots.
gonna shoot for 3, and he makes it. And all of a sudden, they're up by 9. And Lumberjacks are looking pretty good at this lead, and you know, the bench player in hand, you know, it's looking good, man.
Drake, this Oakwood crowd's behind us to our right. They're pretty loud. They're getting loud right now. Got something to cheer for, up by 9.
Good pass to Fritz. He makes the layup.
Student section hit him with the "you're little."
Hit him with the defense. Defense. Oh, doesn't. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, just can't. Ruben trying to get that step back 3, but the defense chance help him.
Ruben hit that step back, and then, as you see, his assist to hand.
Again, that
Bang.
great corner 3.
Ruben tried to step back and stare his man down, and didn't work out. Valley View back with the ball.
So they're going to try and score as they get that layup. It's going to be Micah Valenti, the senior. 5-point game with just about a minute left in the 3rd quarter.
The lead only up or down to 5 for the Oakwood Lumberjacks.
Trying to create some space with Ruben. He's going to shoot the 3. It's just going to be a little bit off. He's got the ball again. He's going to try and shoot it. Can't make it again. Try and see if he can get the rebound, and he can't. Valley View is going to get possession. And make the layup. Valenti, 3-point game now. Oh, deflected. See what he can do.
Oh.
He's going to get fouled. He's going to shoot for 2.
He's going to the line for 2, Drake. The momentum has shifted.
For sure, and if he makes these 2 free throws, all of a sudden it's a 1-point game after Oakwood was up by 9. Again, just great job with these free throws. And you can't make that one, but that's all right because, you know, this team is, Oakwood's really vulnerable to fouling in the paint, and they've been really taking advantage of those free throws.
Drake, we forgot to mention earlier, last time these 2 teams played, Oakwood blew them out of the water, won by 16 points, 78 to 52. It's not going to be like that this time, huh?
Of course, and you know, they're looking for some vengeance. You know, when they played that game, they were down in the pit in Oakwood, and you know, that's a little different of a scene as we were there on Tuesday, but you know, it's home for Valley View, and they're gonna steal the ball and try and shoot for, and he can't make it to end the 3rd quarter.
So Drake, although he didn't make that shot, they got the momentum.
Hey,
Valley View's got this momentum going into the 4th quarter. This is the big quarter, obviously, it decides the game. Only down by 2. Valley View is well within reach of this game.
Again, like we predicted, a very good game, and you know, the 4-6 record is kind of climbing up to Oakwood, and you know, with them being up and then Oakwood being up by 9, and then all of a sudden they're back up, and it's going to be a really entertaining 4th quarter, I can tell you that much.
I tell you what, Drake, we got the best seats in the house right here, courtside for this nice fourth quarter. We got right here next to the Oakwood bench. Get to hear everything Coach wants to say. Get to see all the players check in. This is great environment here on a Friday night.
Of course, and going back to the JV game for Oakwood, you know, Coach Dwayne Hansborough was livid, man, and he was very vocal to that JV team for Oakwood, and it was entertaining watching him yell at his team and helping them win as they'd overall win against Valley View in that JV matchup.
See if they can get a JV and a varsity sweep here. But the Valley View Spartans looking to, you know, cut those hopes down.
Yep, indeed. But again, you think, man, Oakwood's coming off of that, you know, that dang near 30-point loss against Fairmont. Fairmont being that solid team, and they're just like, man, we need to go to Valley View and to Germantown, and we need to take charge, and that is what Aiden Giacomet is going to do for this team right now.
15 points at the start of the fourth quarter. He's taking this team on his shoulders right now.
Three players so far with 15 points for both teams, and he's going to try and get the extra three-point shot, and Denny just can't make it.
Denny airballed the first. It was well on its way out of bounds, and then Valenti came in there, took it back. He got it back to Denny again and missed the second one. So couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
Try to create some space in the paint. See what Bremner wants to do. Passes it. Bang! Corner
Drake.
Three for number 2, Aiden Giacomet.
Drake, Aiden Giacomet's been the guy for him, you know.
Yep, 18 points, only just one foul. He's like, man, I'm a Lumberjack, and I'm going to help this team win, as they are up by 7 points right now with just about 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Back in is Ruben for Owen Horsting.
Ruben, you know, they really need this player, as, again, he leads his team in 18 points per game, and, you know, he's been a playmaker so far this season for the Lumberjacks, and they really need him, as it's going to be tipped by Spartan, and it's going to be Oakwood's ball. Ruben to dish out the inbound.
Valley View, or Oakwood was only up by 1.
Tries to put a little shot in the pass, and is deflected by number 3, Micah Valenti, and it's going to be Oakwood's ball again. So they're going to go to the other side of the court, and they get the pass. Number 1, oh, blocked by Fritz. Ended up getting the offensive rebound. Oh, it's a little too fancy of a pass. It's going to be a blocking foul. Or, yeah, blocking foul. And it's going to be Valley View dishing out the ball. 4-on-4, Denny versus Ruben so far. Denny's got the better of Ruben in this matchup.
It's funny you say that, Drake, because we're sitting right here on Oakwood's bench, and Coach said, Ruben, you switch.
Yeah.
He said no. He wants Denny, but Denny's getting the better of him.
Again, as they collaborate with that little high five, and it's going to be Oakwood's ball.
Bit of a mismatch here. Valenti on Ruben.
Trying to get some open space on Fritz, and cannot make the layup, but that's okay, because Patrick Bremner gets the rebound, and he forces the foul.
Here you see the replay here. Just a great board from Oakwood's Patrick Bremner, and then tries to go back up with it, and is fouled. So it's on the floor, but a good job from Bremner getting that ball.
See what they could do there. See if Ruben wanted to shoot. He didn't, but that's okay, because Patrick Bremner tries to make the free three and can't make it.
Anthony Valenti's fouled hard, and that's the Oakwood's second foul.
Try and see if they could get stuff going. Just a little over 6 minutes left, and they're down by 7 for the Spartans. Denny trying to drive in, see what he can do. Fritz with the ball, pass, Tried to make the three, can't make it. Little fight with the ball. Oakwood's gonna gain possession. And it's gonna be a foul on Valley View.
That's Micah Valenti's third foul, and the team's third early here in the third quarter, or fourth quarter, correction.
They got to be smart because you know how we saw in the JV game where they tried to foul a little bit earlier in the game and just didn't really end up well for them as they were shooting free throws for the rest of the quarter.
Got a little bit of a slick spot here early in the fourth quarter. So Ruben's set to inbound the ball after we situate this out a little bit. Clean off the ball. Ball was a little wet. These boys get a little sweaty here, so.
For sure, reasonably so. This has been a great game.
Good game to watch for sure. Bet it's even better to be in there. Little conference matchup on a Friday night. What's better? Jackman threw that fastball to the
Great
corner.
pass. He wanted the three, but that's okay because he just passed it to Patrick Bremner and he said, I got you.
Bremner was midair. Played a little tips with it and put it in there. Denny trying to get the better at Ruben. He's unable to.
See if he wants to make the three, and he did. Drains it from the corner. The younger Valenti brother.
Hasn't had much points to show Drake, but he's been good on the defensive side of the ball.
For sure, and Jacquemet just bounces right back for his 20th point of the game.
Aiden Jacquemet's going off here tonight.
Denny with a little jump pass for Fritz. Fritz trying to get open, passes it to Valenti, and he's going to try and find somebody open. And nobody's open, and Oakwood gets the steal. Trying to come up fast. Ruben thinks about the three, passes it, can't make the three.
Jacquemet got hot hands there. He said, I got 20, might as
break.
well make it 23.
Tried to sell the foul, but didn't work, and Oakwood gets the ball back. Tries to make the pass, great effort. Ruben just kind of slowing down right now. 15 trying to set a pick. Great little screen. Fritz, the tallest player, and Ruben, the shortest player, kind of knocked him down, and all of a sudden Ruben gets a foul. Try and look at the foul here, and just kind of got him.
We got a full timeout here from the Oakwood Lumberjacks. Take a minute, calm his team down, get him some water, sit him down on that full timeout.
For sure, and man, this Valley View crowd, for it being a little school than our school in Kettering Fairmont, man, this gym has been rocking dang near all night. So
yeah, it's been a great environment. It's a pleasure to be down here. It's great.
Again, like we said, we're kind of thinking of that student section in the stage, and thinking might be asking the faculty for Fairmont if we could get a little couch at Trinity. That would be nice.
Drake is stuck on this couch.
It looks comfy, man. I mean, nobody's sitting in it now because
everybody's seat in the house.
Everybody's standing, but man, before the game they were sitting and they were comfy, man. I was jealous.
So let's see if the Spartans are able to cut down this lead with 3:35 left to play.
For sure, and just a 10-point game. You think at the beginning, the Spartans' offense was on fire. You know, Denny was making shots, Fritz was making shots all over the place, and you know, Oakwood in the second half decides to come back by a little bit, and now all of a sudden they're up by 10. Pass. As to Valenti, tries to make the three, and he makes it.
That was much needed for the Spartans to keep that momentum going towards their side and be able to cut that lead down to 7.
For sure.
So if anything bad happens for them on defense, they still got a little wiggle room. 3 minutes left. Oakwood's going to try and move this ball around, not force anything too much.
For sure, and with 3 minutes left, they got to start going. You know, Oakwood's kind of going to settle down, probably not shoot as many fast shots as they can, as there's going to be a foul on the floor on Fritz. Just look on the replay, just a little reach in. Yep, got both of his arms. Definitely got to be smart when you're on defense. Can't foul, because if you get 2 more fouls with 2 minutes left, they're going to be shooting from free throw. And, man, they've been very efficient as number 11 goes for the 3 and can't make it. It's going to be out of bounds.
Going to stay with Oakwood.
Stay with Oakwood. Ruben to dish the ball out. Passes it to Bremner. And loses the ball, and it's going to stay with Oakwood as it gets knocked out.
Jake, like we just said, they're just going to try to move this ball around. Eat 2 minutes and 40 seconds of the clock. But with that new high school rule, they could be shooting. They could be shooting 2 shots on any foul soon. So
yeah, for sure. And one. They're going to count it.
Wow.
And Jacquemet, his 22nd point of the game. And the leading scorer of this game is going to go and shoot for 1. And a great layup and a great foul shot.
Great game overall for Jacquemet. 23 points on the night. That's insane.
For sure, the leader in points, again, with Luke Rubin, only has 11. But, you know, number 2, Aiden Jacquemet, the senior 6-foot guard, says, I got you. And it bounces off for that for that 3-point. And Oakwood gains possession again. Little lob in the backward reverse layup, and that is good. And Oakwood's back by 2, and Ruben makes the layup again. And all of a sudden, Spartans are down by 14.
Drake, 2 minutes left, 14 points.
Again.
Barring a miracle, I don't know.
Again,
I think Valley View's going to take another loss.
For sure, man. And Luke Rubin, his short, fast guard ability to get to the defender and get to the hoop and just drive. And it looks like Oakwood is going to foul. Coach claims they're in goal.
He's got their defense set up for him or their offense, correction.
If they don't know, now they know.
Coach would go over, they said, we're in gold. They all looked at him. What are you talking about? He said, gold medal.
Nodded, said, all right, let's go for it.
So here we are with gold medal.
As Ruben has the ball while they're up by 14 with just 1:20 left. And they're really just going to try and slow this down, drive the clock again. No shot clock in high school basketball. Ruben just, his fast ability saying, oh, you want to play tag? Want to play a little tag? I'll get away from you until all of a sudden number 23, Jed Lynch says, Dag, you're it.
So, Drake, I think I can tell you what gold medal is. Run around until you get fouled.
Hey, fair enough. Gold medal sprinter is looking like Luke Rubin as he's just running with the court saying, catch me if you can. Ruben is going to shoot 2. It's the shot up, makes it. It's going to be his 14th point of the night. And again, they're just taking a very demanding lead. 15 points all of a sudden. Oakwood's coming for that SWBL title. Good pass into Denny. Denny just trying to make something happen. Shoots from 3, bounces off the backboard and just can't make it.
I mean, he had to hook that shot up. Not a great shot, but Valley View's just gonna try and let them dribble this out. They're not gonna try and intentionally foul. It doesn't look like it. I guess they are.
There's really
trying to trap and they get a turnover. So
I mean, yeah, there's really no reason to. I mean, if you get a turnover, you get a turnover. But again, you're down by 15 points with 40 seconds left. No shot clock, man. It's not looking very good for the Spartans right now. But see if they can just play for pride and see if they can make this deficit just a little bit lower. as this game is going to soon come to an end. And all of a sudden, Ruben gets the ball again with 23 seconds.
That'll about do it.
Yep. Again, claps from the crowd, not from the home crowd, but claps from the bench, man. They're all happy, and all of a sudden, Oakwood is going to go to 9-2. The Valley View Spartans going to 4-7. Oakwood going to play Urbana at the Pit on Saturday the 13th, which is tomorrow. And then Valley View going to play, okay, look at this here, Franklin on next Thursday. So that is the end of our game, 68-53. Lumberjacks winning by 15 points. Player of the game looking to be number 2, Aiden Giacomet, the 6-foot senior guard, man. And Oakwood was down by a little bit at halftime. Wynn said, we can win this game, and we gotcha. And they are going to go to a 9-2 record.
Special thanks to some students here from Valley View helping out running the camera, our producers in the truck, and our guy Jared on the sideline. That's all from me and Drake, guys. Thank you.
Good night.